Hi friends, welcome to my channel Renu's Chat and Talk. If you are new, please do subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share my video with your friends and family. Actually, I started the topic tenses and so far we have completed four tenses, that is simple present, present continuous, simple past, past continuous tense. Then today we do present perfect tense. Fifth one, present perfect tense. What is this present perfect tense? It talks about an action which began in the past and continues up to the present. See, action started in the past, but it has some connection with the present also. Then we call it as present perfect tense. It's not just completed action. Completed action means we use simple past. But action started. It began in the past itself, but it has continued up to the present. Some connection is there. So some connection is there between past and present. Then in such cases, we use present perfect tense. What is the structure for this? Subject. Here we use has or have plus V3 plus object or any other words. Here main this thing is has or have plus V3. Whenever perfect tense is there, we use present perfect especially is there. Has or have plus V3. Has for singular and have for plural like the subjects pronouns if you take even singular plural also. If it is plural, we use have. If it is singular, we use has. Similarly, the pronouns I, we, you, they take have. Okay. And he, she, it, third person singular, they take has. Okay. Similarly, plural have and singular has. After that, V3 is common. What is V3? V1, V2, V3 means present, past and past participle. This V3 is nothing but the third form of the verb, isn't it? In the conjugation of the verb, third form, present, past and past participle. So this is the structure. Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus any other object or any other words. They have done their homework. They have done their homework. Look at this example. Have done. They is there, so definitely we have to use have form. So have we have to use plural. Have plus done. Okay. So have plus V3 do did done. Their homework. Similarly, we have enjoyed the movie. We have enjoyed the movie. He has drawn a picture. He. After that, look, has I am using. After he, she, it, we have to use has, isn't it? So he has drawn a picture. Draw, drew. The third form, drawn. Similarly, enjoy, enjoyed, enjoyed. Third form we are using everywhere. So has or have plus V3. Now let us look at the what are the uses of present perfect tense. What are the uses of present perfect tense? First one, finished actions. Okay, talks about finished actions, but the results are seen in the present. Important thing. If you just say finished actions means past tense, but completed actions or finished actions, but results are seen in the present. That still you can experience them. Still it is in your memory. Still you know that particular thing. So the knowledge of that particular event or action or that is in your memory or you can experience even now, then we use present perfect tense. Finished actions but whose results are seen at the present. Okay. Now, like, look at the example. They have painted the door. They have painted the door. If you just touch it, you can see it is still wet. In such conditions, you can use because the result you can see even now also. Okay, in such cases, we use present perfect tense. They have painted the door. Still, it is wet. The door is still wet. They have washed the car. The car is still wet. They have mopped the floor. Still, it is wet. By that we can understand. So actions completed, but the result you can see now. You can at the present you can experience it. Then we use present perfect tense. She has cut her finger. She cut her finger. She has cut her finger. She has cut her finger means it is bleeding now. Now still you can see that it is still bleeding. Okay. They have gone to Delhi. They have gone to Delhi means still they are in Delhi. In such case only, or else you can use they went they went to Delhi last week or last year also you can use in such cases. But when you use they have gone to Delhi, you can understand that they are in Delhi still. They are in Delhi now. So the connectivity is there between the present and past, or started in the past itself, action started in the past, but the result you can see in the present. At present you can experience it, you have the knowledge of that, or it still it is in your memory. In such cases we use present perfect tense. Second one, it indicates an action which began in the past and has continued up to the present time. Action began in the past and continued up to the present time. And here in this case, we use two expressions, for and since. For and since. Time between start of the action and the present time. Start when it started, in which year or which time, which day. From that period to up to the present. Okay. Start of the action and time between the start of the action and present. For we use for the period of time or length of time, for 2 years, for 2 hours, for 2 weeks. Okay, like that. Just the period of time you mention. Whereas since means that particular point of time, specific time, since 2010, since Monday, since January, like specific time you mentioned, the point of time. Let us look at the examples next. So for and since. For we use for the length or period of time, okay, and since particular point of time. She has worked in school for 5 years. Okay, for 5 years. That is actually the period of time. Only that is maybe between 2015 and up to now, or else 2016 up to now, like 5 years. Okay, but since whenever you use, you have to mention that particular time, year, or any date, or day, or month. You have to mention, like he has been ill since Monday. Since Monday. So whenever we write since, we have to use that particular point of time and for with the period of time. How long? Okay, exactly how long. And been, here I have used this word been because for B form, third one is been only, isn't it? For present, B form's present is MR, past was were, and third form is been. Okay, past participle for be is been, hence he has been ill since Monday. He has been ill since Monday. And here, as usual, she has worked in school for 5 years. They have lived here since 2015. They have lived here since 2015. So that is the way we have to use to talk about the time period between the past and present. And we are using to, for, and since. Then next one, it describes, the third usage is it describes repeated actions in an unspecified time. Repeated actions in an unspecified period, again between past and present. Always you see every sentence it has some connection with the present. That's why the name we are using present perfect tense, isn't it? So even though action started in the past, but some connection or continuity or the result or impact we can see in the present. Hence we call it as present perfect tense. So describes repeated actions in an unspecified period between past and now. Okay. Then here we can use so far, just, recently, all these expressions we can use never, ever, already, yet, many times, several times, once, twice, three times, four times, like that. You can use all these ones. Adverbs of time and frequency we can use in this. Okay, like John has recently started a real estate business. Recently started. He has just arrived. He has just come to the class. He has just come to the class. Okay. We have been to Singapore 3 times. We have been to Singapore 3 times. Okay, so that unspecified period, that actually we can't specify it when, whether last year 3 times or from 2010 up to now 3 times, we don't know. So that's why we are using the word unspecified period between past and now. Several times, 3 times we can use, or even you can use once. Okay, I have gone to that mall once, only once. Okay, in such case also we can use. So, and just recently, never. I have never been to, they have never been to Singapore. Okay, negative one you want to convey, you can go for never also. Ever mostly we use in questions, at mostly we use in negative sentences, even so far, and yet we use mainly in negative sentences. And already, they have already finished their task. They have already finished their homework. They have already finished already. That also we can use. Finished their task. And what else? Many times, several times. We have seen Bahubali movie several times. We have seen that movie several times. Okay, that is unspecified time. Unspecified time between past and now. Several times. We have gone to that hotel many times. We have gone to that hotel many times. Okay, so the time, it is not specific, the unspecified specified period, but past and present. So several times, many times, once, and even you can use these expressions already, never, just. Okay, never, just, all these expressions also we can use with present perfect tense. And now let us look at negatives and questions. Negatives. How do we use negatives in present perfect tense? By inserting, just very simple. Actually, has or have plus V3 is there in structure, isn't it? Subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. In that case, between has or have and V3, if you insert not, it becomes a negative sentence. Just not between has or have and V3. If you just write not, it becomes negative sentence. Okay, they have done their homework, they have not done their homework. So inserting not becomes a negative sentence. The chief guest has not yet arrived, means still, it talks about yet, means up to now he hasn't arrived. So here I said no, I had to be used in mainly negative sentences. So the chief guest has not yet arrived. She has not received any reply so far. She has not received any reply so far. You can put this yet and so far, or already in the middle, in between the has or have plus V3 can use, or at the end also we can use. So here, see, here yet, he has not yet arrived, and here they have not received any reply so far. So at the end also you can use. But inserting not between has or have plus V3 becomes a negative sentence. It conveys negative meaning. The next one, questions. How do you frame both WH questions and yes or no questions? Where have you left your phone? Where have you left your phone? Why has he gone already? So already at the end also you can use I have already finished my work. I have finished my work already. The end also you can use or in between. Why has he gone already? Okay. Have you ever been to, if it is yes no questions, have you ever been to Singapore? Have you ever I said no, we can use in framing questions. Have you ever been to Singapore? Has he bought a new laptop? Has he bought a new laptop? So in this way, you can frame questions also. This is what about present perfect tense, and we'll continue the tenses in the next video also. Thank you for watching my video.